Okay, hello everyone. Very good evening for all the students present here. So let me share the screen. All right. Okay. So what were we doing yesterday? Okay. So we were working on another replica of the website, that is ISRO website, right? So let's go to Google and open it again. Let's compare and see how we have finished, how much we have finished, and how much more we need to do. Okay, so ISO dot in. All right, yes. Okay, so here I think we have finished with first two blocks, right? We have finished with first two blocks here, and we created a second block, and only one text we have added, that is one option, home. Okay, so remaining we need to add it now, right? Okay, so anybody did any extra things, that is where we have finished yesterday? Did any one of you try to create this drop down on your own? So if you have created, tell me which tag you have used. Anyone from a comment section? So after creating this home option, did you try to create any other element? Suppose did you try to create this drop down options? That is, even when you hover on it, it should change into orange, and when you click on it, it should show any options. Okay, uh, in this case it is showing many options. Okay, but you can have your own options like this. Okay, so did anybody tried? If you have tried, what is the tag which help us to create this drop down list? So how can we create a drop down list, guys? And call out your friends. Why? Yesterday we discussed this, right? That is we need to be on time. So where is everybody? Hmm? Okay, as soon as Imra sir put a message in the group, everyone should be present in a. Everybody should come and watch on the online. Okay, everybody should come online and start coding. Okay, having the reference of the video directly. All right. Okay, let me host a page which we have created yesterday. That is 7. Okay, what we have created, we have completed first two blocks. We are about to create a third one. Okay, so we have created the third one, but we have not completed. That is, we have these drop down lists, correct? Okay, so next, what should we do? So what is the tag in order to create a drop down, guys? So I think we have done that in the session. So when we have discussed about the forms, so when we have created a form elements, I think we have done that. So any idea which is the tag which help us to create this drop down buttons? No idea? All right. Okay. So this drop down should come after this home button. Okay. So we have a one, two, three, four, five, six drop down buttons, and there should be some space in between the drop down buttons. Okay, so that we will sort it out. Okay, so come here, come to the code. So where did we stop? Okay, we have created one span, and inside that we have this home option. Okay, so before that we have created this div, right? We have created this div. Inside that we have created one home option. Okay, so go here. All right. So after option home, okay, we have a tag called select tag. Okay, the select tag is a tag which will help you to create this drop down list here. How many drop down lists do we want? We want we want six drop down list in total, right? So come here. So we have a select tag, and I have a option tag. Okay, now option tag, inside the option tag, whatever the option you want, when you press on the drop down button, you need to add it. So here these are the options: profile, vision, citizen character, sorry, citizen charter. Okay, organizational structure. Okay, so these are a different option you will get when you click on the about button. Okay, so like that only. So multiple options you will get by including those inside this option tag. Okay, so before that, if you see here, about button, the first thing it should be visible is about. Okay, so here I will say about itself. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, about. Okay, first option, because this will be visible on the button. Okay, so about option, I have taken it as the first one because I don't want it to be first option, but why I'm taking is, see, it should be visible on the button. So whatever you take has the first option here. Okay, whatever you take as the first option here, that will be visible on the drop down button. Okay, then second option, what we will say, you can give any options here. Okay, so I will go with the technologies. So let me say HTML. Okay, and second option, CSS, and third option, JavaScript, and fourth option, Angular. Okay, so I will just repeat this option just to make it look like we are having a more option. That's all. Okay, so now we have multiple options, but only one. This whole thing represent one drop down list, one drop down button. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the output. I'll come here, go to my document, refresh. See, this is the about button which we have. Okay, so if I click, these are the options which I am getting, right? So see here, if I click here, I'll be getting options like this. Same thing, if I click here, I'm getting a option. Fine. Okay, So one thing I have to do is see the text size must be more. Okay, and this background color of a drop down must be same as this background color of the div. See, it does not look like a background itself. It does not look like a button itself because the same background color has been given to the button and this div. Okay, so that is the reason. So what I will do is, what we have given, okay, I will give one class for all the drop down list. I will say drop 1 2 3 as one name. Okay, so this can be any name. In my case I have given drop 1 2 3. Okay, so next, so everyone is following until now? Any doubts? So this is what we have written from the this is what we have written after starting the today's session, right? So we have started with only one tag now, that is the select tag, in order to create a drop down list. Okay, until here we have done yesterday. This is what we are working on just now. So everyone is following? Okay, so okay, so now I have given one class, just for one class for the select tag, that is drop 1 2 3. For drop down list I have given one class name drop 1 2 3. Now, so see here, all the drop down list must be having a same property. What are those property? See, when I hover my mouse, okay, when I move my mouse, the color of a first option should change into orange. Okay, so when I click, see, it should change into orange. When I have my mouse on the option, the text color should be orange, and there should be some space at the left side of each option. Okay, or else what we can do is we can create this width. Okay, so we can create a big button, or we can create a space at the left side of each button, so that it looks like uniformly presented. Okay, so how to present it like that itself? So come here, come to Visual Studio. Okay, so go to head section. Okay, so go to head section. So what was the class name? It was drop 1 2 3. Correct? That is, we want all the drop down list must have a same property, same space at the left and at the top and at the bottom. So in order to have it, so what I will do is uh, drop 1 2 3. Okay, so let's see what is the margin value I have given to this paragraph. SP1, right? So SP1, I want the same font size, I want the same color of the text. So I will copy this and paste it here, because see here, in original website the text size of home and the button is same. Okay, and the text color also same, so I have copy paste the same thing. Color should be white, font size should be 23. And another one we know here, that is, when I move my mouse, okay, when I move my mouse, this uh, the color should be orange. When I move my mouse on the option, that color of the text must be orange. Okay, so again, when it should be orange? So when this drop 1, 2, 3, that is when I hover on it, it should be a orange. Hover on the text, it should be a orange color text. Otherwise, it should be white color and font size will be 23 pixels. Okay, and then let's see how does it look. Refresh. Okay, refresh. Okay, so see there is, it is a white color text right now. Okay, that's why I'm not able to what see the text correctly. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to give a same background as this section. We need to give a same background. So what I will do, I will go here for all the drop down, give a background color. Okay, so what is the background color? So here I think, okay, yeah, we have yesterday we have given one value, and same value I will give for this. Save it. So background color is same as a div. A back at this background, what the color is there, same background I have to put it for this button also. So if I refresh, see now it almost looks like this. Okay, but still, uh, what is the extra thing you're noticing here? That is this border. We don't need a border. If you want to take out any border, we have to give border, and we should say none. That is border. What kind of border I want? I don't want a border at all. That's what I'm telling. So you surprisingly give option border, and you just tell it as none. Reject the border on its face. Okay. So come here, refresh. Now it looks like it got merged. Don't you agree? Right? And one thing is, I think compared to this, okay, so the text size must be a bit smaller. So I will go here. So instead of 23 pixel, I will make it as 21 pixels. Refresh. Now it looks good. Okay, so for home, that is sp1, I will change for that home option, that is class we have given sp1. For this drop down list we have given class drop 123. Okay, so I'll come here now. If I refresh, okay, if I give that much less, it will not look good. Let it be 22. Okay, now fine. Okay, so still let me decrease a font size because it is on a button. It is looking like a bigger text than a normal. So font size, I will make it as 20. Refresh. Okay, so I think, yeah, that will match. Okay, and then see here. So this whole thing is a button. Okay, so we need this about to come at the center of the button. See here, it is not right next to home button. See here, we have this about option right next to home. So in order to adjust it at the center of the button, very easy, text, text, align. I will tell it as center and save. Okay, so I will come here, refresh. Yes, now you can See the difference. See, this is the about option and it is at the center. So any other change you want to make it, guys? So write the same code and tell me, compare it with the original website and tell me. Okay, source file and image. Okay, so technical writer, what we have done is go here, directly you download this image. This whole thing is the image and we have set it to the second block. Okay, so right click, save the image. We don't have a separate source code for that. Okay, and after completing the whole project itself, we will be sharing the code. Okay, in the middle of the what, while building the page, we won't share any code. All right. Okay. Okay, so next, what we need to do, see here, right after this about, there is a what I can say, this drop down arrow we have. See, this arrow is bit far here, correct? So shall we move this about? Let's see. Okay, so what I can do is come here, let's say at the right side. Okay, at the right side, padding right, let me tell it as 0 pixels. It work, refresh, not working, no problem. Okay, so come back. Always we'll be having a alternate solution. So what I will do is come here. I will give, let's say, only for this style. Okay, I will give margin left is equal to 30 pixels. See, this about is written inside the option tag. So I have come to option tag, given style margin left is equal to 30 pixels. Okay, that is, I want to move this text 30 pixels to the right side. That means give some space at the left side. So refresh, still not working. Let me give it as 50 pixels. Save. Okay, I will just take out this text align. Save. If I refresh. Okay, so otherwise what I can do is, instead of directly putting this about inside the option tag, I will put it inside one span tag. So inside the option, put one span tag and put this option about inside it. That is, you're putting whole span tag inside the option tag. Okay, so cut and paste. Okay, cut and paste at the opening tag. Save. Come here, let's see, refresh. Yes, not going to work. All right, so in that case, okay, in that case, okay, so what I will do is, I will reduce the length of this button itself. Right now, if I take out the background, if you observe here, okay, so if I take out the background, if I save, refresh, see, the width of the button is more. That's why this arrow mark is here and the text is here. In this case, what I can do is, I will come here, go to same drop down, 1 2 3, is it? Okay, so border none, background same, and width I will decrease, so that that about option and the downward downward arrow mark. Okay, so both of them will come closer. Span, I will change it to about itself, about, save. Okay, come back and delete that span tag. So make this option tag how it was before. Okay, so make no change. Okay, delete the change, option, about, option tag, and then now width. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are trying to decrease, we are trying to decrease this width so that this text and this particular arrow mark get side by side. Okay, so why not to do it? Let me say width must be 50 pixels. Let's see how it look. Refresh. Okay, 50 pixels is too small. Let me give 80 pixels. Refresh. Okay, now it is coming. So let me finalize for 70 and see. Refresh. Okay, so what I will do is 75. Let me see how it will work. Save. Refresh. So is this fine? Let me change it to 76. Refresh. Yes. So what do you think, guys? So what should be the next step? What should be the next step, guys? Tell me. So how can we proceed next? So what we wanted is what we want. Yes, correct, Chandan. Okay, so that is margin left. Okay, so 1 second. Margin left for which tag, Chandan? Look at your code and tell me. So for which tag I have to give margin left? Tell me, guys. Reply in the chat box. Sorry, in the comment section. Okay, so directly for drop 123, very good. Okay, so yes, drop 123 means the class where I have given this. Okay, the class where I have given this. Okay, for the selected tag. For select tag, I have given the class. So I will come inside the class. So how much I have to give? Correct, for selecting the options, right? So do some trial and error and tell me the correct option for margin left. So anybody tried? Okay, let me give 50 pixels. Save. Go to my output. Refresh. Yes. Okay. I think it is a bit more in my system. Okay. So I will give 30 pixels. 35 pixels. Okay. So I will refresh again. It is having a more gap. Okay, so let me finalize for 27. Save. Refresh. Okay, so is it enough? So as I told, it depends on the system also and the web page and the zoom which you are working in. In my case, it I am working with 100% of zoom. Okay, so it depends on that factor also. So I'm working with 100% uh, screen resolution. So in my case, I think 27 is enough. Okay, so if possible, I will just decrease the font size. It looks bit bigger if I compare. So for SP1, 21 and the drop down 22. So if I refresh, okay. Okay, so the space at the left side is fine. Okay, now we will continue. What we have to continue, guys? We need to create these drop downs: activities, service, programs, resource, and engage with us. Five more drop down we have to create. So come here. Okay, so copy this entire thing. Okay, so only we need to work on, see, like this, like this. We should be having the options, that's all. Okay, we should be having the options like this. And don't worry about this extended option. Okay, this can be anything, but fine. If you want to be, it's like if you want to uh, create exactly like these options, that also it's possible. Okay, it depends on you. If you want this option only in your web page, you just give these things in your option tag. Okay, so this one database for emergency management, fees tool, atlases. Okay, so you can give exactly this option also or any other options, but what is our main goal is we should understand how we are creating this, how to create this, and at the final goal is to create the same page in our output. Okay, that is enough. Okay, so I will come here, copy the same thing, copy the whole select tag. Okay, done. Copy the whole select tag, enter, paste, enter again, paste, enter again, paste, and afterwards you what you have to do is repeat it. Okay. So how many times do we have? We started with here one, two, three, four, five. So how many we want? We want six drop down list. So six times copy paste the same thing. Okay. So look at the output, guys. How does it look? So is it looking like how we wanted it to look? So if I refresh, yes. See, so all are having same space at the left. Why? Because all the select tag have a same class, and all the text is having a white color text, and when I move my mouse, all the text or changing its color. That's why we had a common class for all the drop down list. So what we have to change now? Okay, so right now all the text is saying about. Okay, so we need to change it as activities, service, and programs. Okay, so second, it should be activities. Save. So if it is not adjusting to our width means we need to set it. See, activities, activity. Okay, so rest of the spelling is not uh, what I can say. Uh, we cannot read it. Okay, rest of the text is not visible because we have set width for all the select tag. So in that case, use inline CSS and set the width separately for all the buttons. So what should be the width? So what was the width? Normally it was 76 pixels. I think I will go with 90 pixels. Okay, so refresh, not enough. Fair enough. I will give 100 pixels. Refresh, yes. Okay, see here now about activities, and then we need to continue with the next options, that is service programs. So come to next select tag. Change this about to services. Okay, so is it services? Yes, services. So refresh again. See here, the text is full, spelling is not visible. Very simple. Come to select tags, style, width, and how much we will give this time. Let it be 90 pixels. Save. I think that is sufficient. Okay, not sufficient. Okay, so give 100. Refresh. Yes, now sufficient. Okay, so let me decrease it by 2 pixels. Let it be 98. Refresh. Okay, done. Okay, so next is programs. Come to next option. Next drop down list. Change the first option to program. Okay, then come here. Style is equal to, so let me change the width. Width should be around, what we have to say. So let it be 120 pixels because the spelling is bit bigger than the other ones. So see, 120 is not enough. Let us go with 130. Refresh, not enough still. Let me increase 136 pixels. Refresh, yes. Okay, so come back and decrease for 134. Let's see. Refresh. Okay, fine. So we have these options. Still, we need some last two. Okay, so what are last two? Resources and engage with us. Okay, and if you observe here, I'm only changing the first options. Why? Because whatever you have given in the first option, that will be visible in our drop down. That's how the drop down works. Okay, so come here. So what was the last but second? It was resources. Okay, save. I think I need to change the width for this also because the spelling is bigger. So I will tell as width should be 100 pixels. Let's see, is it enough or not? Refresh. Resources, not enough. Okay, so let me give 105. Refresh again. Oh my god, not enough at all. 115. Let's see. Refresh. Yes. Now it is working. Okay. So last one. Engage with us. Correct. So go here. Go to the first option. Replace this about with engage. So what about with? Yeah. So each word starts from the capital letter as. Okay, I think style and the width must be larger. Let me start from 150 pixels. Come here, refresh. Yes, jackpot. Okay, so 160 pixels is a correct option. So everyone completed until here, guys. Okay, so if possible, let me go and decrease margin left for all the buttons what we have given. Let it be 22. Save. If I refresh, okay, it moved a little bit. If I give as 20, refresh, okay. Okay, and let me decrease the width for let's say width for this, let me say 74 pixels, because I need some space at the right side so that I can put this image. That's why. Okay, so I'm making that space. So I'm decreasing all the width of the buttons. So instead of 74, let it be 72 for first button. Refresh. Will it work? Yes, it is working. So come to activities. Okay, so come to activities. So 100 you have given. Let it be 96. Will it work? Yes, okay. So little more 97, I will say. So refresh. Yes. Okay. So for service, 2 pixels we will decrease, or 97 only I will give. Yes. For programs, I think I can decrease to 132 pixels. Yes. And go to resource from 115 to, let me say, 112. Refresh again. Okay, 112 is not enough. 113. Okay, so 160, let us tell it has 157. Refresh. Okay, so 157 is not enough. Finalize for 158. Refresh again. Not enough. I think we will go with the first one only, 160. Refresh again. Okay, so now what we have to do, we need to just put this image. So come here, right click, save image as. We are talking about this Chandrayaan. Okay, so where to save it? I will save it on the folder where I am saved the file session on the web tech. Okay, so session, oh yeah, session on the web tech. So I will come here. So it is having a name, save. Okay, so go to your Visual Studio. Okay, after all the things, after all the options, okay, after this select tag, you need to put one image and src. Okay, so what is the name of the image? What was it? It was ch3 logo. and save. Okay, so this image should have height, and let me say width should be around 180 pixels, and height should be around not around 40, I think around 30 pixels. Let's see how does it look. Go to our website, refresh. Okay, 30 pixels is too large. Let us go with 20 pixels. Come here, refresh now. Yes, now it is fitting. Okay, so I think I can decrease it little more. Okay, no worries. Okay, so I need to push it to the end. So style, margin left, and let me give has 50 pixels. Save. Come here, refresh. It's moving, so we need to move little more. Let me finalize for 70 pixels. Again refresh. Yes. Okay, so now it looks almost same. So any other change, guys? Okay, so if you want, let me decrease it to 18 pixels and see it. So refresh. Okay, let it be 19. Okay, so otherwise let it be 20 only. It was fitting correctly. All right. If I look here, I think it should come little bit down. So I will apply margin top. At the top, let me give 5 pixels. From here, refresh. Okay, it is changing all the things. How about 3 pixels? Okay, no need to give itself. Okay, so save, refresh. It's enough. Okay, so what do we have is this block also completed, guys. Any change we have to do? Any change we need to do now? No, right? So shall we go to the next block, or anyone got stuck anywhere? Hmm? Everyone following? So can I? Okay, span won't work. Fine. So everyone has followed until here. So any code I need to repeat or explain or anything? So finding it easy. Please do reply in the comment section, guys. Okay, so until here, okay, so if you compare it with original website, see, this was the 3 blocks and this is our block. So we need to create the same thing here. Okay, so before that, what we need to do is we need to, what we have is we have to put one line here. See here, the line. So after this block, there is one line, correct? And after that, again, we have one block. In that block, see here, so automatically there will be some news or, yeah, this says it is a flash news. This will be moving like this. See, we will create this also today. Don't you think it will be little interesting because we have not created this section until now. We have not created this element until now. Okay, that we will be creating today. But reply in the comment box that are we going in a good pace? Everyone is following or not? Is it too fast or too slow or manageable, grasping everything or getting doubt in everything? What is the status? I need to know. Okay. Okay. So let's move. Okay. So see here, until here we have finished. Okay, so here, and if you see here, if I look, okay, so if I press this option, it looks like this. If I press our option, see how dabba it is looking, don't you think? So should we also create this options, or we shall leave it like that? So we shall, our options should also look like that, or is it enough? Just at the outlook, if it is good, if it is looking good, is it enough, or we should change like this? What do you say, guys? Should we make the option look exactly like these options? Okay, so we'll try. Okay, so what we will do is, see here, if I want to, okay, if I want to make our options to look like this, in which tag we need to make the change? In which tag we need to make the change? That is, in which tag we need to apply the CSS property in order to make our options look like this? Any guesses? Go to your code. Yes, correct. Okay, so see here, whatever you have written here all belongs to the option tag. So in that case, what you do is, come here. So okay, so come here. What I will do is, uh, okay, so for all the second options, so this about should not change. Okay, this about should not change. Only from the second options it has to change like this. Okay, the about must be like that itself. Okay, so in that case, all the, for all the second option. Okay, or else what I will do is, okay, I will apply the class. Okay, we shall see about that later. First, come to the head section. Come to the head section. Choose your option tag, or okay. So it's better if you just write a common class for all the option. Okay, so I will say OPT123. For drop down list, it was drop 123. So now we are changing the options, correct? Okay, in that case, it is OPT123. Okay, so give the same class for all the options. Add it now quickly, like this. Okay, so option 123, and now I will just copy all of this and paste it, replace all the options. Okay, if you have written in the same way, just copy paste it, or else copy paste the class in every option. Okay, so replace all the first from the second option to last option, you need to copy paste. Don't copy paste in this section. This option should be not be touched. Okay, don't touch this option. It should remain the same. From the second to last, you need to copy paste. Remember that. Paste, paste. Okay, save. Okay, so after doing this, come to the head section. So OPT123 is it? Okay, so dot OPT123, open the class. Okay, for that class, what you need to give is, I will set one height. Let it be 30 pixels of height for each block. Okay, and then background color, let it be white, and color of the text, it should be black, correct? And the font size, let it be, it is bit smaller, right? If I go here, smaller compared to this options, the first options, if you compare it, so let the font size be around 16 pixels, and save. If I refresh, if I open, see, now I have got this white color text. Okay, and I have got this width. Okay, so what I will do, let me change the width of all the options. So so let the width be 120 pixels. Let's see how it works. So if I go here, refresh, if I click here, width is not changing. All right, so what happened here? Okay, I will come to original one. Here changing OPT, let me say 190 pixels and choose it. Let this load, refresh. Okay, so since we have not uh, giving any other, okay, any other more options. Okay, so for this we need to add some bootstrap properties as well. Okay, so yeah, we will do it in a further steps, but for right now what we have changed this, the text color is black and background is white. Okay, so suddenly we cannot go and implement the bootstrap now. Okay, so let me say font size, can we decrease the font size? Refresh again. Yeah, I'm able to decrease the font size, but I'm not able to increase the height of each option tag. Refresh. So can I put a border? Put a border also, guys. So 1px solid border. So thickness of 1 pixels and a solid border. Come here. Refresh again. Okay, even the border is not getting applied. Okay, so for that we need to have what you tell, a more functionalities. So for now this is enough. Okay, so we have created the outlook, we have created, but in order to add these things, see, if I just click, the options will come and the hover property inside the options, and there is a width which is more than the width of this particular button. Okay, so for that we need to write additional functionalities. Okay, that is also easy. I'm not telling that it is a difficult one, but we have not started JavaScript and Angular. until now. Okay, so when we start that technology, then we will add these. Right now we are building a web page and this is enough. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, so come back. Okay, so let's go with the next section. See, I need to create this horizontal line. So do we have any tag for that? So right below the third div, right below this third section, I have a horizontal line. So what is the tag name, guys, in order to create that? Hmm? So have we discussed it? Yes, correct. Good. It is a HR tag, that is horizontal rule. Okay. So come to downside after this div section. Come here. I will say HR. Okay. And that HR should have a size. Okay, you have a size attribute in order to set a thickness. Okay, in order to set a thickness you need to what give a size attribute. Okay, so just save and see once. If I refresh, there is one particular line below the div tag, that's all. Okay, so we need to make it a blue line and the thickness should be more. So I will give it as 5 units, and color I will give as blue. Save, let's see is it work or not. Refresh, yes, it is working. Okay, so let me change the color from blue to light blue. Refresh, yes, we got the same color, that is light blue. So the thickness is enough or not? Shall we increase? So let me give as 6 units. Okay, so for HR, directly you can use a HTML attribute. You have an option, guys. Okay, only for HR. Okay, and directly size and color of the line should be blue. So I will say refresh, yes, we got that thickness. Okay, next what should we do, guys? Come here, and I need to adjust this blue line and it should get attached to this third div. Okay, so it should get attached to this third div. There is a space between this section and this section. So in order to have it, so come here, I will say now I will use style on HR, and I will tell it has margin top at the top of the margin. I don't need any space, that is 0 pixels I need. Refresh. Yes, it went and got attached to the third div. So are you also getting the same output? Check it out and tell me. So are you also having a same output, guys? Right? Okay, so what is left out is, see here, there is a little bit space at the left and the right side of the margin. So at the left side and the right side of the HR, there is a little bit of space. So come here again and I will tell as margin left, it should be minus 10 px, and forcefully I'm stretching the HR line. Okay, we need to put some force because if we tell it in a good way, it won't listen. Refresh. Yes. Now it got fit, right? So this is how we were fitting a previous div also. This div, all for all the elements we have given margin left and margin right with a negative value, right? Okay. Then what is the next step, guys? So if you look here, see, as I told, we need to create this. So any idea how to create this, guys? So do we have a tag or have we discussed it in the session? So after that, we need to, okay, show the save video has. All right, interesting. Can we download this video? Okay, so before that, let's see, can we download this video or not? Okay, so in desktop inside the same file, okay, session on webtech file, I will try to download it. Okay, it got saved. All right, so you guys also try in your system. Come here. Simply, we will try it once. So in order to put a video, we have a video tag, src. So what is the name of the video? That is ch3 this. Okay, and don't forget to give the controls. You need to put a controls attribute. Okay, and save. Let's come to our output, refresh, and if I play, able to play the video well and enough. Okay, so nice. So I will delete it, go back, refresh. Right now we don't need that video. Okay, let it be there. Okay, so what's next? So as I told, we will be creating this section first. This one. Okay, so first we will create this section, then we will put a video on our web page. What do you tell? Okay, so all right, I think is this an image? Save video has, and let me say, okay, we have an image here, and I think this belongs inside the. This is not a logo. This belongs inside the video, and this is outside the video. It will come. That is, this is the image. However, there will be two properties for the image that we will see it later. Okay, so what we will have to do is we need to recreate this. Okay, we need to create this. Okay, so what do you think this property of element called? What kind of property is this? Or any idea what kind of tag we need to use? Hmm? So here also same thing. See, Modi ji has been attached to this section, and here this is a different section. Okay, so this is a separate thing that we will be creating. But how to create this? So this section or this property of the element is called a carousel. Okay, so this is called a carousel, guys. Okay, that means it will give a option for you to slide things. You can put anything in the section, and you can it is like loading more than one particular information at a time. Okay, it's like loading more than one information at a time. So here, see, there are four different things you are loading. Okay, so that is only called carousel. That is a slider. Okay, so that is a slider. Okay, then next, how to create that slider. Okay, we don't have particular tag in order to create it. Okay, we don't have any particular tag in order to create it. We need to import the code. Where shall we import the code from? If you ask, that should be from directly from a bootstrap. Okay, that must be directly from a bootstrap. Okay, so now what we will do is, quickly we will learn how to import the code from bootstrap, and how to use bootstrap, and starting from what is bootstrap. Okay, I think you have heard the name bootstrap, but you don't know exactly what is a bootstrap and why do we use it. Okay, so very simple. Go to your Google, open a new tab, click on Google and search for bootstrap. And you have this first link. Okay, you have this first link. Fine. Okay, so click here and you will find this beautiful website on the bootstrap. Okay, and what exactly is this bootstrap? If you ask me, this is called a framework. Okay, framework for the CSS. Okay, bootstrap is nothing but a it's called as a framework for the CSS. Okay, so what is this framework? If you framework is nothing but the section or the container which contains all the ready-made code. Okay, framework is nothing but the section which have a ready-made code or ready-made template where we can directly import the properties. Until now, what we were doing, guys, until now we were writing the code here. We were writing the code here and watching the output. Now now what we can do is, this whole thing, okay, it is some standard templates we can directly import it from here. How to import it? First step, we need to connect this bootstrap website. Okay, we need to connect this bootstrap website to my code. Okay, we need to connect this bootstrap web page or website to my HTML page. How to connect it? Very simple. If you scroll down, you will find these two sections. One saying need include bootstrap compile, you can use this. That is, okay, see here, there is a tag called link tag which will link this bootstrap with our HTML page, with our HTML document. Okay, so that's what the bootstrap is. That is, it will get connected to our code. Okay, after establishing a connection, we can import the templates from a bootstrap website. So in order to do it, see here, there is a link tag and there is a option called copy to clipboard. Okay, copy to clipboard. So copy this come to your Visual Studio and paste it paste it after the style section, but it should be inside the head section. Getting paste after this style tag, but before this head tag. Okay, so copy paste. So the whole thing must be copy pasted. Okay, so if you look here, so come to Bootstrap website. If you scroll down, you can find two links. Include via CDN is the heading. Two links. Okay, and one is link href. You go to here option, copy to clipboard, and come to the second link. You need this link also, because just using HTML CSS you cannot create this. You need little bit of a JavaScript code also. So for that reason, copy this link. It is script tag. One thing you have copied this. Second, you need to copy this. Copy. Fine. So come to the Visual Studio, paste, and save. Okay, so after saving, go to your original web page. See, so the template is getting changed, because when you copy paste it in a header section, it is affecting all the tags which we have created. Okay, so in order to avoid it, as I told, always we need so many trial and error. Okay, so in order to avoid it, we will cut both of this. We will cut both of the link here. Okay, and move from head section to after this. Okay, because so until this we don't need any bootstrap. What we have created, it should be looking like that itself. Correct. So after that, at the end, after where we want, actually we want it to be after this blue line. Okay, so after that HR, paste the both the links, then save. And now see how it is looking. Refresh. Okay, it is getting jumbled up. All right, so let me first delete it. Now if I refresh, okay, we have a correct web page, right? All right, so what I can do here, okay, so we need a carousel also, but if we copy paste it, okay, so our previous code also is getting affected, because once you create a link with a bootstrap, okay, all your code will be getting affected. That's what is happening here. So first let me copy only this link, paste, save. Let's see the output. Refresh. Okay, so let me take this out, come back again, copy this, paste the script tag. How this will affect? Okay, script tag won't affect anything, but the link tag is affecting all the code. All right. Okay, so what I will do is, let me try and paste it after the body tag. Let's see. Save. And if I refresh, okay, so wherever you paste it, it is getting affected. Fine. Okay, so do one thing, guys. First, we will learn how to create it. Okay, we will learn how to create this section. Okay, so don't copy paste anything for now. So see, we will create it in a separate page, and then we will import it from there. Okay, so we will create it in separate page because we are getting everything jumbled up. If you just copy paste it, suppose, let me say, okay, so is it height and width or what and all is getting? All right, so all the margin is getting affected. Let me take out the margin. First, I will come here wherever I have used margin top. Okay, so margin top. Okay, here I will delete it from the first div. Let's see, will it give back our previous output? So if I refresh and go to the second div, margin top, margin left -10, padding I have given, margin top, okay, 0 pixels. Margin right here, we have not given any margin top. Fine. Okay, so where is this image, right? So where have we given margin top? So if I refresh, okay, it is getting affected because of our bootstrap. So we should have copy pasted from before itself. Okay, so I will come back, delete all the thing, go back to the previous output, refresh, let it looks like this only. Okay, so now what I need to do is, okay, so come here, create a new page. Okay, so I will set it as session 8.html. Okay, and enter. Okay, I have created a new page as I told. Okay, so we will create this section separately and then import it to this page. Okay, so if that won't work out, okay, so we will keep the bootstrap thing in a separate file and this code in a separate file. We will sort it out, no worries. Okay, so after that what I will come do, see, so why I have created a new page, just just to create this section. Okay, so first we will learn how to create this section, then we will move on to the original page. Fine, fine guys, so we will learn how to create this separately. Okay, after that we will add to the original page. Fine. Okay, so come here. So what I need to do is simple. I will tell has first I will create a div. Okay, so first I will create a div, or first let me create a paragraph. Okay, so in one paragraph, what it should say: Flash News, Chandan efforts to establish communication with lander and rover are underway. I will copy the same sentence, come to Visual Studio, paste, Alt Z. Okay, and what is the text color and size? The flash news must be in a orange text. Okay, and the bold letters, and this should be in a, what happened, okay, this should be in a yellow text. When I hover it, it should change it to orange, just like this. Okay, so come here, put one span for us, or instead of uh, put one B tag, bold tag we can use for flash news, cut and paste. Okay, host this page, session 8. So it looks like this, flash news and Chandrayaan efforts, this. Okay, so same thing. All right. So what's next? Flash news. I think should we increase font size? Easy. Come to p tag style and increase the font size. Saying that, let's say, yeah, font size 18 pixels. Refresh. It, is it bigger? Okay. So let me put as 17. Save. Refresh again. Yeah. Okay. So for this b tag, I will put style and color of the text. I need orange. Okay. And for p tag, for whole p tag, that is all for all these text, I need color of the text should be yellow and save. Okay. But for when I hover on my paragraph text. Okay, so when I hover on the paragraph text, when I hover on the paragraph text, okay, so the color of the text should change to orange. Save. Okay, so let's see how does it look. Refresh. So okay, when I'm moving, it's not looking because I have used the internal CSS. Okay, so I will just take this out. Color first, p tag text color should be yellow. I will just give it in a head section inside the style tag. Okay, so yellow. Save. It will be yellow at first. When I hover, it should show in the orange. Same thing here. If I, okay, it is not a orange. Which color is this, guys? Which color is this? So see, so I think the color is different. Okay, so I think it is a dark orange or something. Okay, so come here. Okay, which is near to red. Okay, so come here, refresh. Okay, it is too much of a red. Okay, so come here. I think. Okay, let's see. Refresh. Okay, let it be. Okay, so they are having one color. Okay, orange. Okay, we are able to get this. So anybody finds this exact color, okay, put it in the comment section, please. Okay, so I think we will proceed. Okay, no need to. What kind of color even I'm not getting actually? Is it pink or red? Which color is that? Save. One last chance. I will skip. Okay, I think nearer to this we have found. Okay, all right. Next, what I have to do is see, I need to set a background. So I will open a div, cut, paste. save. Okay, so if I do this refresh, no change, only for div. I will put style, background color, dark blue. So which color is that? Go to here. Okay, yeah, it is dark blue, I guess. Blue, save. As I told, first we will create this section, then we will apply this carousel option. Okay, so first we are trying to create this. Okay, dark blue, is that it? No, so we need a slightly another color. So I guess this is it. Okay, save. If I refresh, okay, and I need to add a height. Okay, so let the height of the section be for this div. Okay, so I will take the div in the reference for the div. Okay, so I will tell it as height must be around 60 pixels. Save, refresh. Yes, see, so we have this block and we have this block now. Okay, so this is light orange or what? Dark orange, I'm not getting only. Okay, fine. So we have this block right now. I will just decrease the height by 5 pixels. Let it be 54. Save, refresh. Yeah, we got a block. Okay, so that I think height is matchable, but I need some space at the top and space at the left. Okay, I need some space at the top and space at the left. Okay, so let's say margin left should be 100 px. Save. Okay, so not margin, it should be padding, because inside the div we need to create a space, right? Save, refresh. Yes, it should be like this. So if you look here, yeah. Okay, so little more, or is it enough? Okay, little less. Okay, so don't want 100, it is 70. Save, refresh. Okay, and we need to stretch all the way to right and left. Margin left minus 10 px, and margin right again minus 10 px. Save. Yeah, this is what we have, and at the top we need some space. Padding top, let it be 7 pixels. Refresh. Okay, 7 pixels is more. Let me tell it as 3 pixels. Refresh. Okay, 1 pixels. Margin left, padding left I have given. Okay, why it is giving so much of a thing? Okay, I will remove this first. Let's see. Refresh. Right, something has gone wrong. Okay, first, okay, we don't have to do the same mistake again. First, copy this link, guys. All of you, copy this link from a bootstrap and paste it in your new file where you are writing the things. Okay, it should be outside the style section, both of the links. Copy this both of the links from the bootstrap and paste it outside the style section but inside the head section, remember. Okay, then we will code, because if we code without it, it will get jumbled up again. See, now it looks different now, don't you think? Okay, so let me remove all this and see. Only padding left I will keep, margin left, margin right I will remove. If I refresh, see, it is looking like the same. Okay, so maybe little more space. I will go with the 85 pixels, save, refresh. It looks like this. Okay, then what should we do? We need little more space at the top, right? So I will come here instead of giving padding top. Okay, directly I will apply for paragraph. All the paragraphs should be having at the top of their at the top of the paragraph there should be 4px. Save. It's not moving. Okay, so let me give 9 because of a bootstrap. Okay, so it is not allowing because it is inside the p. Okay, so I will delete this. Come here, let me try to give padding top of 1px. Refresh. Yes, 1 pixels is getting affected. Okay, little bit it came down, that is enough for us. Okay, here also little bit space is there at the top. Okay, so if you want to give 2 pixels, that is also fine. Both of them will look good itself. Refresh. Yes. Okay, so is it fine? So this block and this block, only what we need to do is I need to go for a darker color. Go with here, save, refresh. Okay, so still darker. So I will go almost near black. Refresh. Now I think we are having a same color for the section. Okay, so still darker. At last, let it be finalized for this. Fine. So is it okay? So if you want to have, you can have a same value, 64111. All right, guys, done. So like this, how many section we need, guys? So like this div, how many section? If you look at, if you go to the website, see here, one, one, two, three, four. Four section we need. Okay, that means four different div. Okay, this we have copy pasted like that only. I will copy paste this, copy this from the original website and copy this. Okay, first. Okay, so first what we will do is copy this whole section. We need four section, right? See here, four times we will be having a different options. For that we will make, we will create a four options differently and then we will merge them into one carousel section. That's what we are going to do here. Okay, so make it fast, copy paste it, then in between this, okay, here the text will change. Everything is a flash news itself here, but the news will change from one flash news to another flash news. Okay, so let it be second. Our Instagram is there. Copy this for flash news second. Copy paste our Instagram. Okay, so copy this div section again. Okay, so now we will create another option. So this one, Chandrayaan 3 Maha Quiz is at this website. Okay, so go to your code, replace the text of the paragraph with the copied one. Okay, again, come down, copy this, come down. After this div, we will paste the last div. Okay, so for the last option, okay, so what is this? Instagram is done. Yes, Aditya L1 spacecraft. Okay, so copy paste that text here and save. Now look at the output, guys. If you come here, refresh, see. Okay, so we have four. Okay, so four different options. Okay, but we have created this thing, but we need to make it look, yeah, we need to make it look like this. Okay, so we need to make it look like this. That is a four options in a single section, which is called as a carousel. So everybody done until here? Everybody done until here? Following? Not able to follow? Just for that section, we are coding in a new page, right? Just for that section, we need to create that section separately, and we are coding in a new document. Okay, in that document, we have put the, what we have put? We have put the bootstrap. We have put the bootstrap. Fine. Okay, so then, so what I will do is, now we will apply the bootstrap. What we have done is, we have connected this, right? What we have done, we have connected the bootstrap website with our code. First step we have finished. Now we will import the code from the bootstrap. How? Come to the Google, go to the bootstrap website. Okay, so this is a website, and here go to this option. There is an option called doc. Okay, so there is an option called doc, right? So click on this, click on this. Fine. Okay, so then, so search here has auto playing carousels or carousels. Carousels. Okay, so what is the step? What is the step? You need to, so this will be the original website. Come to the docs here at the top, second option. Okay, click, you will redirect it to this page. In the search bar, click again and search for auto playing carousels or carousels. Search for auto playing carousels or carousels. Done. Following. Okay, so if you click here, so you will be given with the this page. You will come to this page. See, it will be like this. If you come down, there will be option called auto play carousels. There's option called auto play carousels. Everybody getting that option? Huh? Everybody got that option, guys? Okay, so now come here, copy this code, copy to clipboard. Okay, copy to clipboard and paste it at the last after your div. Copy the entire code. It is a big code here. Okay, so after this div, we have copy pasted it. So see the output. So after pasting the entire code, see the output. If you go to your output, refresh, see, you will just get this symbol. You will just get this symbol. Okay, why is that? Because you have created a slider, but there is a empty what you need to put inside it. That content is empty. So if you come down, okay, go to that code which you have copy pasted, first div, second div, third div. Inside the third div there is the image tag. Okay, so inside it simply insert one image and see. I will put a different images like this. Save. So what is the output, guys? Can you tell me what is the change that you're noticing in the output after giving the image? Inside that there is a img tag, 3 img tag normally. So give one image for the src. For all the src, give one image, and if you look here, if you refresh, see. Okay, so right now what's happening is, okay, so I will come here to the head section. I am for the image tag, let the height of the image be height of the image be 100 px. Save, refresh. Okay, so 100 px is less, so let me tell it as 300 px. Refresh. Okay, height is getting, so okay, so look carefully. We have created a carousel now. See, there is an image. The entire image is not displaying. Okay, we don't want that also. I'm just showing. If you go here, there is an option in order to move right and left like this. Okay, so what you do is come here. Okay, so go to the code where you have created this div. Okay, you have created this div, cut the first div and paste it inside, replace it with the image tag. Go to your original code, cut the first div tag and replace it with the image tag which is inside the bootstrap code. So control V, done. Right, so same thing, come here, so replace the second div with the third image, sorry, with the second image. Control V. Following, guys, it is a bit tricky, so when you see the output, you will everything will make sense. So third div, copy paste, copy paste in this image, replace it like this. Okay, so div, where is this div? That is there, and there is a div. Okay, there is a div here which belongs to Bootstrap, that is says this. Okay, so open that div separately. After it, open another div like this. Give a same class name. Give a same class name for that div, and in between the div, copy paste your this earlier code where you have copy pasted three of them. Only one was left out, and paste it inside the newly created bootstrap div. So go to your output and tell me any change you are able to see. So if I go to my output, save, refresh, see this was a earlier output. Now see the change. If I refresh, yes, see it is, we have created this carousel, that is we can move. It is behaving like this itself. See, here you are using this option, this also is there. Okay, but we have created a different one but behaving in a same way. Are you able to get it, guys? Everyone? So comment thumbs up or any emoji if you have completed until here, if you are able to put the carousel in your code. So how the previous output was, see now how it became. So it looks complicated, but all you need to do is you should know how to copy paste the code from a bootstrap, which code and what code must be replaced. Done, everyone? Okay, so in order to make this in our output, I will go here. Okay, so copy any one of the div, because we cannot introduce a bootstrap for our code, right? Because the whole code will get jumbled up. So I will go to a previous document, that is session7.html, and paste it here. Okay, and go to that code, copy paste the CSS property also, copy this and paste it at the last. Okay, so instead of placing it blindly, I will say I will give one class. I am writing the code in a previous document where we were working. Okay, not on a new one. So come to the class, I will say new div and give one class for paragraph also, telling new p. Okay, save, go to the head section. So same thing, div new div should have all the properties from this one. Copy and paste. Okay, and new p should have all the properties from this, that is only color should be yellow. And when I hover on the new p, okay, who told to give the attendance? Now if you put, it is not considerable. Okay, when we tell, then you have to put. Okay, So what was left out? This one, copy, paste it in a seventh, save. Now let's host it. So go to our page. Let's host 7. Okay, see here, we have this. Okay, so which looks like this actually. Okay, so all right, so we just need to stretch it left and right. Go to new div, enter, margin left minus 10 px and margin right minus 10 px. Then what we have is padding top. We don't need padding top, I guess. Okay, so I will remove padding top, save. Let's see how does it look now. Refresh. Okay, so okay, so let me put a padding top of 1 pixels, save, and at last, okay, so margin top should be 0. Okay, if you're getting little confused means with the code, please don't hesitate to what I can say, uh, rewind the video and see. Okay, so sometimes you don't have a confusion, but you will be missing out some code, or you will get confused. Where did I paste, or where did I cut the code from? In that case, go ahead and copy it. All right. So margin top, at last, let it be 8. Okay. So everyone put attendance. So it was like this. Now we have created, but we couldn't put a Java bootstrap like this. Okay. So we have created it in a separate file. Okay, right now we don't have to put it in a original one, because if we introduce a bootstrap, everything will be getting jumbled up. So we have created like this. So we can create like this. We know how to create it using bootstrap, but we have a web page which is just look like this. Okay, so what is left out is we need to have a video and this section and this last carousel. Okay, if we do it, that is fine. Okay, all right guys, so do watch a video again if necessary. Okay, but coming to the next class, you need to complete all these things. Okay, until here how we have created, you need to complete the entire thing. If you got confused, just rewind the video. All we have not what created any complicated things. Just we have done lot of copy pasted. Okay, lot of copy paste we have done. Okay, if you have the confusion in that section, rewind the video and watch it. Or if you have any doubt, you can ask me also. Okay, okay guys, so for today it's enough. Okay, tomorrow we will start with adding a video to this section, and then we will continue. Okay, okay guys, so thank you everyone, see you in the tomorrow session. Bye.